You're first this morning. Good morning. Put your sunglasses on. Hey, Princess. Hey, Red. Hey, Wendy. I can't believe it's Monday already. Good morning, Sally. It's a little cool here this morning. Hey, Chaplain. Yes, praise the Lord. I got Wi-Fi back about 3 o'clock yesterday. I was at Panera's till about 4, finishing up what I was working on. But yes, thank goodness it came back. Oh, good, Wendy. Good luck and congratulations. What will you be doing? What kind of work is it? You do all dayers. Hold on, put your hands up. We're going on 2 wheels. Oh, well, good. Good for you. If you got a good personality, waitressing can be really good. Good customer service skills. Hey, Fury. Wasted a day at Caribou Coffee. Yeah, I feel like I had to waste my weekend staying away from home. Well, that's good. So you know what you're getting into. Some people just cut out for that kind of work. I mean, they're really good at it. And, if you're at the right place, you can make some good money waitressing. Let's think positive. Sorry, you either have to get your glasses on or squint. I know if you're a vampire, it's too late. There's no hope for you. You got a reprieve for a second. Yes, it's very orange this morning. Yeah, see, if you're a good waitress, if you're good at the job, you can make some good money. And people will come back just to make sure that you wait on them. Orange is your company colors, yeah. Wear them proud. I'm trying not to look directly at it because then you got those spots in your eyes when you look away. But it's blaring this morning, which I'm thankful for. Hey, Jason. What did you all think of that performance or production with Biden at the quote border? I didn't watch it. I caught some highlights and it was so fake. Oh my goodness, it was so fake. Sorry, I was watching the road. Missed the comments. Did anybody read the letter that Abbott handed to him? I posted it this morning, not on my YouTube, but on my Telegram. Oh, I didn't realize you had that name for him. But the letter was pretty good. The letter was pretty good. He did rip into him. Yeah, Disney has lost a lot of, I mean, people, what do they call them? Like, people that are just obsessed with Disney. I mean, like they have their kitchens are Disney themed. I mean, they buy everything Disney, and they have lost even those people. You're right. Did you happen to read it, Chaplain? And there just happened to be not one, they were not processing one person at that was that. Oh, you're all dressed and ready to go, Wendy? That's so sweet. I'm so happy for you and excited too. Yeah, U-Haul, I'm hearing some things about my buddy Ron that all things may not as be as they seem. So I'm not sure. I'm waiting and watching. Yeah, Jason. I mean, it's very disappointing for anybody that was a Disney fan. Even if you weren't a Disney fan, most people have gone at least one time. You know, it is a neat place to go, but then once you find out some facts, it's uh, like I've told y'all before. You know, I lived really close to there. You know, I had um, passes. I could go in anytime I wanted to, and then the price it just got. I mean, it's ridiculous, and I was getting it for a Florida resident. I can't imagine what these families pay when they come here to visit. Just tickets alone, it's ridiculous. Oh, they've taken it down? Not talking about it now. Move on. I don't watch the news either, um, Wendy, so I don't know if there was anything new with Disney going on. There was a lot going on in Brazil yesterday. Um, I forget what they called their building, their Congress, I think it was. But then I heard there was some Antifa leading the way, breaking into the building. And lo and behold, they even had a Brazilian shaman. Did you see that? The picture side by side of the guy that was in the with the horns and all. They had one too, and I thought that's quite interesting. Maybe the same organizers or something. I don't know. But it was interesting how Brazil went down at the same time that Brandon was going to El Paso. So was that a distraction, is what I want to know. Yeah, Jason, I don't in the politics. Just let it be. Run your business and let politics be totally separate. Watch any TV either, and especially no news. Sorry, guys, I can't even see the chat. It's so bright. I'm squinting through my sunglasses. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Mechanic Eric. If I missed anybody, it's because the sun was in my eyes. Sorry. See, traffic was slowed down all that time, and there was not even an accident. Not that I want there to be an accident, but there was no explanation for it. Hey, Virtual Productions. That name doesn't ring a bell. That doctor's name doesn't ring a bell. But refresh my memory who he is. I don't have cable. I have a stream service that I use for my television. But I don't watch it much anymore. But I do Sling. And I have some very nice people that give me their password for their cable, so I actually am locked into a huge cable. I'm with every channel you can imagine, but I don't even use it, rarely. Cancer doctor out of Houston. What did they do to him? Or what was he trying to do and what did they do to him? Yeah, no one does their research. They take face value of what people are telling them. Now, 2 years later, they're finding out, oh, you mean what was on True? That they pushed an agenda? Hey, Veronica. I can tell as the time, not really the time changes, but as the days change, as they get a little bit longer or they get a little shorter, that my son in the mornings, depending on what time of year it is, my son is different. Like when the time changes, my son, I usually just catch the sun, but now it's super bright. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I know that there's corruption in the medical field too. Yeah, the MSM puts out the agenda that they want, and people run with it. They don't check the facts. They don't do anything. They just run with what they're told. They're good little puppies. That's a slam on puppies. Puppies are good and faithful and loyal. And some people are just DUMB. And I mean, they just take face value at the words that they're told and don't do any research. They don't realize it's the same thing that North Korea does to their people. I mean, they blast out their propaganda, but they feed us propaganda all day long. It's up to us to figure out what's real and what's not real. And yeah, at times it can be exhausting because they lay it on heavy. Because they think that all of us are stupid and blind and can't see and don't have a brain. More of these solid lines. I'm telling you. All I can see here is control. They're controlling me on the road with all these solid lines. I can't even change lanes. This is ridiculous. I mean, I hope that these truths are going to come out soon, that we all are told what's really real. I just think the magnitude, if we truly knew, the magnitude would be overwhelming to us who even know that things are not right and never have been. We've been lied to our whole entire lives. Yeah, Fury, I do this drive every day. Yeah, Wendy, they're even controlling my travel lanes, which is ridiculous. They're flashing on that sign back there about stadium parking. There must be something. I don't keep up with what's going on. There must be something big happening at. If somebody has a second, look and see if there's something coming up at Stadium World, Camping World Stadium tonight, tomorrow night. Something big must be happening because they never advertise the parking. Oh wow, virtual. And there's been a cure for cancer for so many years. Maybe not every cancer, maybe every cancer. It's that is such that cancer is a scam in itself, as in the treatments that are available that could cure and save so many lives, but big pharma doesn't want that because that doesn't put money in their pocket. Okay, little accent drive. Morning, Miss Deuce. You see this car going all over the place? I'm sure what he's doing. Got a police officer behind me. Whoa, 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 whoa. He just ran off the road. Did you see that? Yeah, I'm not sure what was up there. I'm getting out from behind him. Let that Mr. Police Officer follow him. I myself am a cancer survivor, so I can speak from being in those shoes. Sorry, guys, that sun is in my eyes. I'm trying to watch traffic, so I can't keep up with the chat. But Yeah, I don't know whether they were yakking on the telephone or what they were doing, but he was all over, then suddenly was off the road. And I didn't want the cop to think it was me that was like breaking, you know. But yeah, I used to work oncology, and we dealt with the chemo drugs in the office. You know, very strict, very controlled environment to even have the drugs and to handle the drugs. Oh, good for you, Fury, for being a survivor of that. That's wonderful. And if I missed any important comments, I'm sorry. Couldn't see them. We do have fun here, but we do have important conversations as well, which is nice, and I appreciate all of you. And you have some place to go from the craziness in this world. Yeah, methotrexate and leucovorin. Yep, yep. Now they use methotrexate for rheumatology patients to help with their rheumatoid arthritis in an oral form. You usually take so many pills once a week. Yeah, and this past Friday night was real fun, wasn't it? Something big going on at the stadium. I don't know. They keep advertising the parking, and I'm almost there. So we do have. I know the Super Bowl's coming up, but we sometimes have the Pro Bowl. I think that's what we sometimes have here. Maybe that's what's coming up. I don't know. Yeah, and see that all these medications that they get you on that you have to pay an arm and a leg for, that's a scam too. I've been denied a medication that I need for a year now by my insurance company, who paid it for 15 months, and then they've decided that they no longer want to cover it. And I talked about that last week. Is because I work in healthcare, so I guess I can say it. You know, it's frustrating when the doctor treats the patient, but then the insurance company comes and says, no, that's not the appropriate care, or that's not the coverage, or we're not going to cover that because you don't have this diagnosis or whatever. It's not what's best for the patient. You pay for all that insurance, but then they don't follow what the doctor prescribes. So technically, the insurance company is your doctor. Yeah, I know that's what makes me so mad. Is that, yeah, they override what your doctor prescribes or orders for you. Chaplain, she does take methotrexate. And for my medication, my doctor appealed it twice and they still denied it. So they overrode what my doctor said. He ordered it, he appealed it, and he appealed it a second time. So 3 times he tried to get that medication approved for me, and 3 times my insurance company said no. Yeah, when you take methotrexate, you need to have your labs monitored for elevated liver enzymes. Yeah, it's just, again, it's control. It's control, and it's, if they can pick, I don't know how you want to word that. They can pick and choose whether you get the medication that's going to make you healthier or less healthy. And right now, without this medication, it makes me less healthy. I have a disorder that this medication corrects, and because it doesn't fall under a certain diagnosis, they deny it, which makes me more at risk for other things to happen, which is ridiculous. Hey, Senate document. Well, this particular medicine that I'm talking about is, um, I'm not diabetic, but I'm insulin resistant. I had thyroid cancer and had my thyroid removed, so I have no natural metabolism. So I struggle with my weight, and I don't respond like normal people do. I can diet and everything, but then my doctor um, found out that I was insulin resistant. So this medication, I mean, immediately just started correcting things. I felt so much better. I got, started getting some weight off, and then once it gets started, then I was able with diet to be able to get it down. Was down really good, felt really good, and then they stopped the medication. So now I'm insulin resistant without any medication to correct that, because I technically have not been diagnosed as being diabetic, so I can't get the medication because I'm not a diabetic, but I have insulin resistance. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, and I'm glad you survived your heart attack. There's a lot of us warriors out there. We just don't know each other's stories. No, no, way past metformin. Although I tried metformin and was on it for quite some time, another medication for quite some time before I was diagnosed with insulin resistance, and still insurance denies it. Without insurance, this medication is $1,400 a month. I was getting it for $10 with my insurance and through a specialty pharmacy. The company has the company that makes this medication actually has a discount program, and I was getting it for $10, and now I can't get it at all. But if I pay for it out of pocket, it's $1,400 a month. But as soon as I stop the medication and not even changing my diet, as in like, oh, going crazy eating, I put on 40 pounds for no reason. 40 pounds. And that's just me. I'm just one person. Imagine how many people there are out there like me. So now they've stopped the medication. I put on all this weight. I'm trying to get it off, but like I said, I don't have a metabolism from having my thyroid removed. So that puts me at a higher risk of, all kinds of stuff. But they don't want to get. Yeah, Eliquis is very pricey. Yeah, for sure. So they control everything. It doesn't matter what your doctor says. In the end, it doesn't matter what the doctor says. Well, that's good that you get it free. Your shipper canceled? So what exactly does that mean? Well, that does suck. Sorry, U-Haul. Not a good way to start out your morning, especially on a Monday morning. Goat's Rue, is that like something, like a supplement or something to try? Sorry, this road is bumpy. This is true, U-Haul. And hopefully we ended your week last week really well. Friday night and Saturday. If that's what you gauge on, you should have had a great week then. Yeah, Saturday was a hoot. Yeah. Oh, you've been into organics for a long time. Well, that's good. There's lots of knowledge there. We all need to lean that way, for sure. All right, this is my light where I sign off, everyone. So happy Monday. Thanks for riding along with me. Great conversation. You swapped out shippers. Where are you at this morning, you all? I gotta go, but thanks, Red. You as well. Everyone have a great day. I'll talk to y'all later.